Kristin Vartan here at the Beverly Wilshire for the 10th Annual Face Forward Gala. This is a charity that provides reconstructive surgery for survivors of domestic violence and human trafficking. All that right here with the honorees on Press Pass LA. Well, Toya, it's such a pleasure to talk to you tonight. Thank you so much for coming and being the MC tonight.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
I know that in the past you've spoken about your own experience with domestic violence. So what does it mean to you to be the MC tonight?
Well, basically, I'm the mistress of ceremonies, and it's important to me to speak out and let people know what's happening, what's going on, to let them know what Face Forward does. Face Forward is an incredible organization, and I love what it does for survivors.
Definitely. And what's some advice that you would give to someone, a man, woman, or a child that is experiencing some form of violence in the domestic area or whatever?
I think they need to speak out. That's very important. I'm a survivor of domestic violence, and it took me a while to step out and get away. And now that I'm out of the rim, I have the opportunity to speak and help others, and that's what I do.
Wonderful. And why did you choose to be a part of this organization?
Oh, I was so moved by Face Forward when I attended my first gala back in 2016. I was so moved by the survivors. I was so moved by what the organization did that I started using my social media to build more awareness about the cause. And then I was asked to join the board, and it was an immediate yes. And then from joining the board and being a board woman, I became the chairwoman.
I know that in your own career now, you were just on Jane the Virgin, and now you're going to be doing a new show called Mood Swings. Tell me more about that.
Mood Swings is going to be airing on PureFlix, which is a faith-based network. So it's basically like a modern-day Golden Girls. It's all women, and it's very inspiring and very empowering.
Tell us about your character.
Ooh, I play Daniela. I play a sassy Italian with a thick accent who is loud and emotional and passionate and just a lot of fun.
A girl modeled after my own heart, forward thinker with a vintage soul, and you're wearing a vintage dress?
Vintage.
I love it.
Absolutely, yes.
So tell me why you were personally here tonight.
I'm here because I love what Face Forward does. You know what I mean? I know women, men, friends who are victims of domestic violence, and they didn't have this opportunity, right? So this is an incredible opportunity to have, and I'm just here to support, and I'm grateful to be here tonight.
So tell me, why is this organization important to you? What does this organization mean to you? I know that Latoya, she herself has experienced domestic violence, and how does it feel to be here to support her?
It's amazing. I'm really happy to be here in support of Face Forward Foundation to bring awareness and to raise funds for the victims of violence in all forms. So I think this is really important. Earlier and later and through my music, I definitely want to bring awareness to these causes because I feel like a lot of people need to know what really happens even throughout the world. So I'm really happy to be a part of that.
So I heard that you have a new album out, and I would love to hear more about that.
Yeah, so I actually released my first single called Got Me Singing, along with the music video. It came out on June 28th, and it's leading to an upcoming album and a few singles, so I'm really excited. This is my first imprint into the music business. I've been working on it for a few years, so I'm very excited to finally come out with music.
All right, Stix, it's a pleasure to meet you. I know that activism is your thing. You are helping the citizens of Watts through your music. Tell me more about that, how you're mixing that passion for the community with your music.
Well, I'm using the platform from the music side to bring back to an underserved community like Watts, where I grew up in. And I've partnered with people like the Clippers, or companies like the Clippers, or organizations, LAFC, Planet Fitness, and what we've done so far is we built 13 basketball courts, an entire basketball gym. We built the first ever Planet Fitness gym inside the LASD campus that's free for staff, teachers, and students. And we've also brought financial literacy to Watts, teaching over 175 kids how to balance the budget, credit, and stocks, bonds, and mutual funds.
I think that's really important. I actually have had the pleasure of visiting Watts myself for the Aretha Franklin documentary premiere in the church that she recorded her live gospel album. So really that music is bringing awareness. And that was also the day that Nipsey Hussle had passed away, only streets away. So how do you feel that the fame that you experienced, or Nipsey Hussle experienced, or even Aretha Franklin experienced could help a community like that?
Well, people are influenced by those who have a loud voice. And it's up to you to use that loud voice on what you want to use it on. Is it a force for good, or is it just for your own self? And it's okay, whatever you choose to use it for. I just chose to use it for a force for good Aretha Franklin used it for a force for good, and Nipsey Hussle definitely used it for a force for good.